Hi guys, this is the video on cellular respiration and how it sort of works with photosynthesis. Cellular respiration is a process that every cell does, including plant cells, animal cells, bacteria cells, fungi cells, all the things. It's a process in which cells break down glucose. So, quick reminder, glucose is a type of sugar. It's a pretty simple sugar that you can use to build more complicated things. But the important thing is that it's a basic thing of energy, it stores energy, and we get ours from the food that we eat. So our cells break down glucose from the food that you eat, and it releases the stored energy and uses it to make ATP. The other thing to note is that it takes place in the mitochondria. Animal cells only have mitochondria. Plant cells have mitochondria and chloroplasts. They have both things. It occurs in three stages: glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Those two things, by the way, are really just like extra information. So our important thing is to look at our equation. We have glucose again, C6H12O6, plus oxygen gas makes these three things: carbon dioxide gas, water, and energy. Well, this looks oddly familiar. If you thought to yourself, oh yeah, I think I've seen this before, but maybe perhaps it was backwards, then you would be correct. Where's it at? Boom! This is the reaction for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water makes glucose and oxygen with energy from the sun. Cellular respiration is glucose plus oxygen mix carbon dioxide gas and water and energy that you release. So, cellular respiration and photosynthesis are reverse processes of each other, in which the reactants for one are the products for the other. Once again, I'd like to point out that both animals and plants perform cellular respiration. Plants also need oxygen. They don't need it for photosynthesis, but they do need it for cellular respiration. And they actually have this sort of feedback loop in which photosynthesis and cellular respiration go in a circle. Let's see. We get, again, you breathe in oxygen, you eat food. Both of those things together go into your cells. Your cells are able to break down those things. And in doing so, they're able to give you the energy you need to carry on with your life. Afterwards, you release two things. We release these as we breathe. That is carbon dioxide and water. So if we lose mass, then we're actually losing those two things, carbon dioxide and water. All right, so once again, this one's real short. It's just the idea that the products of photosynthesis are the reactants for cellular respiration. It's the most important thing. Photosynthesis happens in chloroplasts. Respiration happens in mitochondria. Photosynthesis requires the presence of light for the first stage. Respiration can take place anytime. Your reactants, CO2 and water. Products, CO2 and water. Glucose and oxygen, glucose and oxygen. In photosynthesis, we get our energy originally from the sun, and in respiration, we get our energy from the chemical bonds that were part of the food that the organism eats. So there's energy stored in chemical bonds, and we break those apart, which results in energy being stored in photosynthesis and energy being released in respiration. This just sort of shows that sort of cyclical process. So if you were to make a Venn diagram, then you would go ahead and use not the Pear Deck. Okay, here we go. Then go ahead and use that Venn diagram. But the main idea for this one, guys, is the reactants and the products just being reverses of each other, and the idea that plants also do cellular respiration. Thank you.